Hello, it's Pamela from Yorkshire in the north of England. As we've already said several times, Cassandra and I, Cassandra from Crafted Ever After, we found out at least 2 years ago that we shared a birthday. So our birthday is today, the 6th of December. I'm 60, so it's a big one for me, but Cassandra, like myself, absolutely loves her birthday. So we did a challenge last year, and we've decided to do one again this year. We've made it slightly different. We made it a Birthday Buddies yarn challenge. So basically we decided we would send each other a favourite variegated yarn, and then we'll see what we can make with them. So we both individually sent each other our first choice plus a backup. So I received, I'll put a picture in, I received a ball of, I think this was my first choice, I'm pretty sure this was my first choice. I've got 2 balls of Hobby Rainbow Cotton 8/8 100% cotton. Start again, Pamela. Hobby Rainbow 8/8, and it's 100% cotton, and it's the print design. So I got this colourway, 2 balls of it, 2 50-gram balls. This is, I think it's classed as a DK weight, although I think we've discussed before where, you know, like this is slightly thicker than a DK weight that we used to wear in the UK, but very beautiful to use, you know, regardless of its thickness, you know, whichever one you get, they're lovely. And the other one that she sent me was the Hobby Universe XL. I think that was it a 100-gram ball? Yeah, 100-gram ball of, well, it's a cake actually. This glittery multicoloured yarn, very beautiful colours, very rainbow-esque. This is like a pastel rainbow, whereas this one's like an in-your-face full rainbow. And this one was 98% acrylic, 2% polyester. Now the XL, I think when you look at the needle size, is probably an Aran weight, but because it's a roving yarn, you find that in its thickest parts it's like Aran weight, but in its thinner parts it's more like a DK. So anyway, I decided to use both, because you do, don't you? You know, it's challenge extended. So my first item, now Cassandra, as I'm sure you all know, is a big fan of Peek-a-Pow yarn Schenkel, and I said they've never appealed to me. I know it's horror struck, you know, but I have got the free patterns that were put on Hobby, because you should never say never. Even though the books didn't appeal to me, I did always think I would do one of these free patterns. Now, so this, as you know, Cassandra is someone who I admire greatly when it comes to amigurumi. She, you know, she is the one who inspired me to continue with it when I was finding it hard at the beginning. And she loves Peek-a-Pow patterns. So I thought, well, what better way to do our Birthday Buddies yarn challenge than to use the yarn she sent me to make a Peek-a-Pow pattern. Well, the one that I liked best is Rita Fox, this one. So obviously printed it off and got stuck into it. Now mine, I've used the yarn she sent me, that one, the Hobby Rainbow 8/8. I've used it for the dress, so I have done Rita the Fox, who's got a magnificent bushy tail. Now she did stand up really well at first, but as she stood up more and more, her legs are sort of bending a bit. But propped up and using a tail as balance, she does stand up very well. No, I really do love her. She's gorgeous. I'm still not a huge fan of the patterns though. It's the working down method really, and I know I could have reversed the pattern, but I thought I'll do it as it's supposed to be done. But I think if I ever did another one, I would have to reverse it and work from the bottom upwards. But yeah, I mean, still love the finished result regardless of all that. Everything is as the pattern really, just different colours, you know. So I've used for the obviously for the body, including the tail and the ears, I used Signet 100% cotton and in a DK. Like I said, this is slightly thicker, but it doesn't matter with it being the dress, it's fine. In fact, the boots are the same stuff, and so is the shirt and the scarf. The shirt I did in like the blue. I don't really want to take the scarf off because it just went on so well, but it's in blue. It's Frosty Blue is that. The boots are pearl grey. That colour I think is orange soda. That one is vanilla cream. Then there's just black there. The scarf, I can't remember exactly what colour that is, but I love how they've all gone together with the dress. The grey isn't actually in this, but it is a complementary colour, so I really like how that's gone. So yeah, I'm sorted with that make. I hope Cassandra thinks I've done the rainbow cotton justice. And she's going to be adored by someone, I know she is. So that's that one. Now thirdly, I did another one using that yarn. Now because I just felt like I had to use some more of it because I've got all this left, and so I used the pattern that I really like. It's the free pattern from Lovecrafts. It's a paint box pattern. It's just a little gnome, and I thought I'll do one of these because they're quick to make up. So I finished this one yesterday. Well, you know I'm pre-recording this, don't you? So I finished that one. So I've used that at the bottom, and I used the Stylecraft, the discontinued one, Classique, because it's a slightly thicker DK and it just complements it. So I've just used the skin tone. I used Glamping, that's Our Stories. And the other one I used the pearl grey to make some plaits. Very simple one, but I think it looks really good together. Those two colours look really good together. So I've made another gnome. So that's another, and I do like that one. Now for the Universe yarn, the In Your Face rainbow, I thought I'm gonna have to have something crazy for this one. So I looked and I looked and I looked, and I don't know what I searched to find this really. I think I just put in Etsy, I think I just put cat crochet pattern. Anyway, this one came up and I favourited it, and I thought, shall I do that, shall I not, because it's weird. But I thought I'll go on then, because it's wild and wacky coloured yarn. So this is a Cheshire Cat pattern. It was $4.75 on Etsy at the time I bought it, and it's by Aquary Wool. I can't remember her real name, but she's on Instagram as Aquary Wool, YouTube as Aquary Wool Crochet, and Etsy as Aquary Wool Crochet. She does a lot of like unique style patterns. So and I did download some last year of hers, some Christmas ones, but I've not done them yet. So this is the Cheshire Cat pattern. So as you can see, very wacky. So I have done mine in the Universe yarn, which obviously meant I didn't have to do a lot of colour changes, because obviously it's a variegated yarn, so I just went with it for the main part. I hope you're ready for this, because this is a weird looking cat, is this, but strangely attractive. There you go. What do you think? I do think it's an attractive item. So the only different colours I used, I did the face, I did in 100% cotton by Signet using spring. The same type of yarn but using white for the teeth, and the eyes I did with Serda Happy Cotton in melon. I also used again, I said when I next have to do a double thickness I might do the buttons again, so I did the buttons for eyes. I think they've come out really well, and it's certainly a lot easier to fasten on than trying to wedge safety eyes through 2 layers of fabric. But one of the things I really like the most is the nose, the colours that came out when I were doing the nose. I really like that. Got the huge wacky shaped tail. I had to make certain alterations because the pattern for the tail, it's, you know, you're doing to make it shape, you're just doing so many stitches using single crochets, and then rejoining the other colour later and then working around that so that it gives it a funny shape. But obviously I wanted the colours to continue around because it's a variegated yarn, so I just used half trebles, you know, for about half the tail, just to give it a shape. Just faffed with it really. I didn't follow any particular pattern, I just kept going and saw what it looked like. So yeah, I'm sorted with it really. Like I say, it is a strange item, but I think it's come out okay. I hope you can see the sparkles. I think the colours are beautiful, you know. It just needs somebody wild and wacky who's going to love it now. But yeah, that's a Cheshire Cat. It was challenging with the yarn being the roving type that went from like an Aran sort of weight to DK. I used my 2.75mm hook. In retrospect I'd have probably used a 3mm, but it's done now. It's turned out okay. So yeah, thank you. So that's that one. So I think I've covered everything on those. I hope you like them. I hope Cassandra thinks I've used the yarn well. I can't wait to see what she's done with the yarn I sent her. I've just sorted. I really am. I think it's been a fun challenge as this. I love the fact that I've got a fellow YouTube, well, I love the fact that we shared a birthday before I was on YouTube, but it's great to do this with someone who shares your birthday, and you can just challenge each other to, you know, come up with something to do. Even at this busy time of year, you know, like, it's well worth it to do these challenges. Love it. So yeah, that's that one. I hope you are keeping well. Like I say, I am pre-recording this, but as this is going out, I will be travelling to Torquay. So have a great weekend yourself. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you there.